All right, guys, welcome to yet another episode on Talks with Ubi Franklin. I'm going to tell you random stories. One, I'll tell you how Gwagwalada came to be. I enter for Abuja, go Gwagwalada. You see that song? That song was recorded in the studio. The song was originally meant to be Kiss Daniel, Buju, Iyanya, and Loje. Sars was in the studio and Sars brought the beat. So once Sars brought the beat, everybody started trying some. You know how the studio sessions are? Everybody's trying something. So I think Buju started laying the first lead vocals, and Kiss Daniel came next, Iyanya and Loje. So as the song was going, they now said, okay, you know what, let Iyanya and Loje leave the song for it to be Buju featuring Kiss Daniel. So first of all, one day I was in the studio and Case calls me and said, oh, Sheyi Vibes was in the studio, that I should come. I went to the studio, it was Sheyi Vibes and a lot of other artists. So one day, I was with the band and I was talking to the band about Kiss Daniel, and he was like, oh, please, he wants to meet Kiss Daniel, So I called Kiss, I said, Kiss, I'm coming to your studio and with the band. Kiss was very receptive. He came, the band came and we're there. The band recorded on Gwagwalada. You know, the band verse on Gwagwalada was sick. I loved it. He recorded the song and he didn't finish the song and he needed to come back to record on the song. So I think between this period, Peruzzi as well has come to the studio and recorded on the song. Buju heard Sheyi Vibes' verse on the song. Kiss Daniel called Buju and said, I'm giving this song to Sheyi Vibes. Buju said, for waiting. I beg, I'm dropping it as Buju featuring Kiss Daniel and Sheyi Vibes. That's how that song came out. Beautiful song. Big shout out to Buju. You know, one of the most talented artists I've come across. Secondly, there's another song, Applaudi say for my lady. So we had recorded the song, everything was ready. One day, Terry G came to our studio and we were playing different songs. He now said, this Applaudi say, there's something missing. He said the bass line needs to come out. Terry G played the bass line for Applaudi say, pum 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 pum. Then another random story is how we were able to get Wizkid to come to the studio to record Sexy Mama. So we're in the studio one day and one of my friend called me, say he was with Wizkid, and I knew that he's been very close friends with Wizkid back in the day. So I went to meet them at I think Wizkid's house. We're there, we're just chilling, and I told Wizkid, I said, oh listen, there's a song that we want you to jump on. He was like, what's the song? And I told him, I said, with Iyanya. So we drove straight to the studio. We got there. They just opened the mic. Wizkid started Sexy Mama, Oya Kajo Mama, Kilas Masa Mama. And then Iyanya did the verse. Wizkid did his own verse. And that song was done. We finished that song in less than 35, 40 minutes. We're done with the song. Pana was meant to be called Paranga. So I said, no, let's give it a Pana. You know, techno, major artist. And then another song, Mr. Oreo. Let me tell you how we recorded Mr. Oreo. So we're in New York, myself and Iyanya. So Iyanya was listening to Oreos by, was it R. Kelly? So he now picked up his phone, did a voice note, and said, Shawty says she no come for the money, oh. She come for the body, oh. Her friends on G are the story, oh. The man is sweet like an Oreo. Oreo. He did that as a voice note and sent it to Celebobo. So we're getting ready to come back to Nigeria. So Celebobo created the beat. We're airborne from New York to Nigeria. Before we take off, Celebobo had created the beat and sent it to Iyanya. Iyanya wrote the entire Mr. Oreo song on the plane. He had the hook already and sent it to Celebobo. Iyanya wrote entire Mr. Oreo from beginning to the end on the plane. You understand? And once we landed, you know, back in the day, Arik Air lands very early in the morning. Once we landed in Lagos, we went straight to the studio and Celebobo was there. We recorded Mr. Oreo very early in the morning. And I don't think that song took us more than 10 minutes to record because he had already written the song on the plane, everything. He knew what he wanted on the song. And Celebobo, being the genius, finished it. I will always tell you random stories. I'll see you on the next episode of Random Stories. Stay safe.